The bold and the beautiful spoilers reveal that a terrible incident will occur, leaving the audience shocked. According to the latest information for Monday, January 20th, Carter and Hope were in a tragic plane crash on the way to Paris to attend a fashion design event and both died. Below is the entire development, along with a detailed analysis of the decisions that led to this unfortunate incident. Carter initially planned to fly to Paris to participate in a fashion show that he was invited to as a designer and brand representative. This was an important opportunity in his career, helping Carter access the European market and expand relationships in the fashion industry. However, from the beginning, Carter had a feeling that he needed a lot of focus, so he wanted to avoid unnecessary distractions. This decision to go alone was also to help him prove his ability independently. Although Carter clearly stated the purpose of work, Hope still insisted on joining the trip to Paris. The first and most obvious reason is that she wants to take the opportunity to learn and refer to new ideas. Paris is the fashion capital, and Hope longs to experience and observe top designers to improve her style. However, besides the career reason, Hope also has a private motive. She does not want Carter to be too close to Daphne, especially when the two have to stay in the same hotel or attend post-event parties. Hope considers this a vacation for both of them. She is very happy with Carter and wants to take advantage of this opportunity to rekindle their love and open up the opportunity to discuss building a family together. In Hope's mind, romantic Paris will be a great catalyst for their feelings to flourish. In contrast to Hope's excitement, Brooke, a mother who is always worried and sensitive to uncertainties, has a bad feeling about this trip. Brooke even suggested that Hope stay home and let Daphne take her place, on the grounds that Daphne could support Carter without affecting her work. Brooke did not say why she had a bad feeling, but through many things that had happened, she understood that when her inner voice rang a warning bell that something bad was likely to happen. However, Brooke's advice was not only not accepted, but also made Hope more determined. She did not want anyone else to interfere with this romantic vacation. She believed that this was a rare opportunity for both of them to escape from their busy work and have sweet moments in the splendid city. Despite Brooke's dissuasion, Carter and Hope finally boarded the plane with many expectations. However, during the journey, they encountered extremely bad weather that caused the plane to shake violently. The other passengers may have also panicked, but Hope herself, in her moment of survival, tried to pray for a miracle to help overcome the disaster. Unfortunately, the miracle did not appear. The plane lost control and crashed, resulting in the tragic death of both Carter and Hope. Their dreams of a romantic trip, plans to build a family together, and aspirations to reach higher in the fashion industry all ended in an instant. When the plane crashed, Hope's last words were probably regret for not listening to Brooke's warning. But at that point, everything was too late. This tragic accident is a painful reminder that even a small decision can lead to unpredictable consequences. Hope had hoped that the trip would connect her and Carter, but in the end, tragedy struck and took everything away. This unexpected event raises many questions about the future of other characters on The Bold and the Beautiful, and will certainly create big waves in their families and friends. How will Brooke, who had a bad feeling but could not stop her daughter, feel? Carter and Hope left behind many unfinished plans. How will the family company and those who love them overcome this loss? All of this promises a series of dramatic events, tears, and big changes in the upcoming film. When she received the news that Carter and Hope's plane had crashed and exploded, Brooke could hardly believe her ears. At first, she was so shocked that she could not speak, because just the other day she had sent her daughter off with so many plans and dreams. Immediately after that shock, Brooke burst into tears, feeling her heart broken. Before, she had a bad feeling and tried to advise Hope to think carefully before leaving. But now, facing the cruel reality, Brooke cannot help but blame herself for not doing more to stop Hope. In extreme pain, Brooke wonders if the mistakes she made in the past are becoming karma that she must bear. This series of heartbreaking events seems to deal a heavy blow to Brooke's faith and resilience. After receiving the bad news, Brooke not only has to bear the pain of losing her child, but also has to face a great change in her inner self. It seems that she no longer has enough strength to continue her old life, especially the working environment at Forrester Company where there are so many memories attached to her Hope and her family. From being a strong woman who always tried to assert herself, Brooke is now so broken that she is no longer interested in maintaining any responsible or ambitious projects. Brooke announced her departure from Forrester, leaving those close to her in shock. Many people tried to dissuade her, but Brooke believed that this was the only way for her to calm down. She did not want to go to work every day to remind herself of Hope, her daughter who was full of ambition but had now passed away. After completing the funeral procedures for Hope, Brooke chose to free herself from all the pressure as well as the pitying eyes of everyone. She left town with the hope of finding a place with less painful memories so that she could calm down and recover. This town, Forrester, and even familiar street corners were imprinted with Hope's image. Everywhere Brooke went, she saw her daughter, which made the pain even deeper. After the funeral, Brooke decided to go to Paris, perhaps because Hope had wanted to go there to attend a fashion event. Or maybe she wanted to go to a place her daughter never set foot, to both remember and find a new beginning for herself, even though it was filled with tears. This tragedy did not stop at Brooke, but also affected Liam, Hope's ex-husband. Although the two were no longer husband and wife, their love and memories were still there. Hope's sudden departure shocked Liam. He felt like he had lost an important part of his life. He painfully remembered the happy times with Hope, the hopes for a bright future that the two had drawn together. Even though they were no longer on the same path, Liam still clearly felt the emptiness when Hope was no longer in this world. The biggest tragedy probably belonged to little Beth, Liam and Hope's daughter. She grew up without her mother, losing the care, love, and guidance of the closest woman. Liam himself now had to shoulder the responsibility of being a father and mother alone, while also having to deal with the sadness that could not be overcome. What will Brooke do after leaving town? Will her grief change her completely, or will she find a new motivation to return? Who will take care of and teach Beth? Can Liam handle the dual role of father and mother, or will he have support from other relatives? Will Forrester's company be affected? Brooke leaves. Hope no longer has all her plans and upcoming projects. What will happen? That is a series of dramatic developments sown by the bold and the beautiful, promising more changes, disruptions, and new conflicts in the future. But above all, this loss is a reminder of the fragility of life, as well as a profound lesson about cherishing every moment with loved ones. The tragic plane crash took Hope and Carter, leaving behind countless pain for Brooke, Liam, and everyone who loved them. All that's left now is to stare at the void left by Hope, wondering if time will heal this huge wound. Where will Brooke go? How will Beth cope without her mother? And will Liam be strong enough to move on? All of these questions remain unanswered, creating a new phase full of tears and challenges for the bold and the beautiful.